Hey Cajun family, and welcome back.
As usual, we have a lot of projects going on at the same time. Flowing to work today has brought us back to our front porch. The container shop pad that's still wet out there hasn't dried up enough. We don't want to rut that up. And we have all kinds of other little bitty things we want to get to, but we have a beautiful day today. That is the difference.
Today it is 75 and sunny, and tomorrow it is not going to be. So we were trying to think, what could we get done in one day? I guess not get done, but just work on outside that we get to enjoy this last sunny day till we have some, 50s, cloudy,
Wet,
rain.
dreary, nasty.
Right. So we ultimately decided that we were going to start painting the front of the house. This has definitely been a long time coming, and whenever we worked on this the last time, we didn't even do any caulking, we didn't do any sanding, so I got out here yesterday and started knocking a bunch of that stuff out. The front of the house still does need some soffit work. It needs some, just a little bit of everything. So we're gonna be trying to knock out some little projects. Jim's gonna try to get some of the soffit done while I start painting, and we're just gonna do a little Mod Podge and see what we can get done in the front of this house.
Yeah, the main goal here is to make it weather resistant, and whatever we can get accomplished is just gonna push us that much closer to having front of this house finished. And that's our goal.
Like I said, I got out here yesterday and started to caulk and sand all these seams, and that ended up taking what seemed like an eternity. Every single one of these battens has two sides, so I had to go through and knock out every single little piece that needed some assistance.
Never forget, there's two sides to every batten.
And this morning we got out here, took our lights down, took our camera down, and it is about ready to paint.
And look, y'all, no longer than we've had this house put together, we're already breaking stuff. Now, I can say I'm not going to call anybody out. I'm not going to name any names for the person that broke this off. I'm just going to say that it wasn't me. So we've got replacement covers for these. So after we get the front painted, we get everything put in shape, have nice new covers, not broken ones, and a lot more trim.
I'll let you get away with that. Just because it's your birthday. I'll take responsibility for breaking the cover if y'all make sure to tell Jim happy birthday.
One thing that we have learned building this house, doing the things that we do, doing the things, finish work is really not, I don't know, I just don't have that touch. Some people has the touch. They can just make this stuff fall together and flow. And it looks so nice and ornate and neat. I don't have that. I don't know. I'm just way too rough around the edges, I guess.
Are you kidding me? Do you not remember, the cabinets, perhaps, in the kitchen?
Yeah, but they didn't see me measure every single cup like 18 times. Up here, you can see, now that we have the birds gone, we had the whole bird crisis and they stopped work stoppage on the front porch. We still have these open ends over the top of our beams where the overhang is. I started yesterday putting some of this soffit in. Now we are putting vented soffit in here. We did not put vented soffit on the house because there was nothing to vent. The house is sealed, everything's insulated to the ceiling, so there's no hot air for that to help get rid of. So it wasn't needed there. Here, a lot of hot air.
So only a few little pieces left to go on this side.
Few little minor setbacks starting this. We had a little Dremel saw that we used to cut this soffit with last time, and it worked great. Again, we have something that's burned up, and I'm not really sure how that happened. I'm not even going to get into that because I'm sure I'll get the stink eye for a little while if I bring that sore subject up again. But anyway, I've been using a little cutoff wheel to try to cut this soffit off, and it is super rough. It's really aggravating to work with. And I thought about using the miter saw. I haven't tried it yet. We got the test piece over here that's not long enough, and I'm going to give that sucker a whirl because It takes way too long cutting it with that cutoff wheel.
Jim went ahead and got this the other day, and like he said, it works good. It's just taking a long time.
If you'll see, this is like the height. It's good for cutting things off. That's what it's for. It's a cutoff saw. But I thought maybe I could get enough
Angle?
maybe enough English on it to get it to cut off. And you can cut it off with this, like I said, but it leaves a nasty edge.
Jim's gonna give the miter saw a whirl. I'm gonna start prepping up for painting, and good to go. Throughout the day around this house, it is mass chaos. Between Ladley wanting to do arts and crafts, Jim and I planning exactly what we're going to be doing over the next few days, from working on those projects to trying to organize all these things and edit the videos at one time, is a very tedious schedule for us to follow. So with all those things to take into consideration, we knew that we needed an office setup. But as y'all know, we are still actively working on the house, so we have turned the dining room into a small office area for the meantime. When FlexiSpot reached out and wanted to send us their E7 standing desk, we were all raising our hands saying, yes, please. Y'all, this desk has only been built for a few days now, and whenever I tell you that it has been used nonstop, it has truly been used nonstop. Between me editing videos, loudly working on crafts, this desk has been a lifesaver. Before we had this desk in here, I actually just had a workbench that was set up, so out with the old, in with the new. We are so excited to finally have this desk. This desk does come with a 30-day return policy and 15-year warranty, so you can try this out with confidence. FlexiSpot was kind enough to send us our own promo code, which is BFYTB, and y'all can use this whenever you head over to their website, flexispot.com. Their Black Friday promotion is already underway, and it's still the best time to buy the E7. Use our code BFYTB to get an extra $30 off. This code is valid for the E7 standing table, the C7 ergonomic chair, and that includes their upgraded E7 Pro as well. First rattle out of the box. It's a little aggressive.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well. We're going to try to take it down. We're going to try to take it down slow. See if that helps. Now that's doable. I think I was just rushing it. That's slick. That is super slick. That'll work. You learn as you go.
So you're the fire, you're the flare, you're the song inside my head, and I will taste every note, feel so good.
Hey, you want me to hold the other side of that?
Yeah, it'll probably be a little easier.
You're the flare, you're the song.
Did you ever think about, I don't know, using the tape measure?
The thought did cross my mind.
This seemed easier?
Feels so good when
Yeah?
you're in my
Oh, yeah, it actually did seem easier for a brief moment.
The road I figured and the curves I've been living, the flag I'm giving a signal. Pick me up again. Come on.
We are always gonna end up keeping a light right here, so I'm just gonna kind of paint around there enough that it's covered up. I don't really see a point in taking all this hardware down. If we ever do in the future and we want to change out these lights, we'll have the paint here, so it's not gonna be a huge deal. Oh yeah, that's gonna help a lot. Even if we wanted to spray today, I don't think that would have even been an option. Would have been way too windy to spray today.
Oh yeah. I mean, but you're moving along pretty quick.
$116.
So like most things, I think we're a little over ambitious when it comes to trying to get all this done today to beat the rain. I was able to get the soffit in the east side today. Lydia's got a lot of paint done. She's getting a lot of paint done. A couple of things that kind of stood me up. If you can see right here, wait, right here, wait, right here. Oh, there it is right there. I had a piece of that Simpson hanger that was sticking out of around that beam. And I couldn't figure out how I could make that go away because I didn't, I really didn't want to be looking at a piece of beam hanger for the rest of my life. So we cut that little piece of fiber cement board to fit in that corner, kind of the same dimensions as the batten. That way, whenever it's painted, I know it's kind of a 90-degree angle there, but it should kind of blend in because it's all the same dimension. Right here where the porch support goes, we didn't really worry about trimming it up too much because we still have to case this whole thing in to make this pole. How's the paint going over there? And the last piece of this puzzle on this side of the roof is this fiber cement board that we cut for fascia. It's cut the same thickness as the bottom of that F channel that we put down through here for that soffit to sit in. So a little bit of caulk and a little paint, and that should be wrapped up also. We sprayed the other two sides of the house that we painted, and the wind's really bad today, so Lydia opted to roll this and brush this while I was working on the soffit and all this other stuff. One thing that I have noticed, now she's been working on this all day, it takes a exponentially longer amount of time to roll or brush than to spray this stuff. I mean, seriously, she's been working on this all day and she hadn't hardly stopped. Better her than me.
Come take my hand, I will walk with you. I won't let go till you say so. There isn't anything I wouldn't do. Wanna make sure that you understand. You're the one who gives my life color. There is no one other. With your hand in mine, let me go by your side. Let me go by your side. I wanna stay in your sunlight. I wanna wake up with you by my side. Without you there is no tomorrow. We could be in for the best ride. Want this to last for the rest of our lives. Without you there is no tomorrow. Sometimes I wonder where you came from. You are special, yeah, you're special. Everything about you is so beautiful. I am all yours if you let me stay. You're the one who gives my life color. There is no